friends, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Dr. Paul Ezike. Welcome to my platform. All right, yesterday was the Coroner Inquest, and the younger brother of Imole'S, his name is Adura. I've spoken about him about twice or three times in my previous videos. The younger brother of Imole'S, he's about 21 years old. So yesterday he was questioned. He was questioned seriously. But before that, I want to share something that I came across on the internet space. I don't know whether to believe that. I don't know whether not to believe that. It's coming from the auntie of Imole'S, the father of Imole'S, the sister, that's the auntie of Imole'S. She came online to be speaking about that the major thing that caused the problem, the separation between Imole'S father and mother, was that the mother was having extramarital affairs. I saw that video, and she was speaking so convincingly that even when Imole'S was 2 years old, the mother started having affairs outside, and at 8 years old, that the mother carried belly for another man. And that was what caused the separation between Imole'S father and Imole'S mother. And when I heard that, I said, wow, this is very serious. If this is really true, that means this family, God will really help them. Okay? Father and mother, infidelity. Son and wife, infidelity. Well, let's go to what happened. I saw a lot of inconsistencies in what Adura said in court yesterday. A lot of things have been flying around, so let me give you the real information. Now, first, 4 lawyers are handling this case. Imole'S father, he has 4 lawyers he's working with. And for anybody that comes to testify, the 4 lawyers are going to ask questions. The 4 lawyers. So, when 4 lawyers are asking you questions, if what you are really saying is true, you'll be consistent in the things you say. But if you are lying, or if you are trying to read a script or do an RNG, it will always manifest, because what you tell lawyer A will be very different from what you tell lawyer B in the same inquest investigation discussion. Now, one of the things that I discovered there in his inconsistent testimony or reply was when he was asked a question about the injury. The first lawyer asked him a question about the injury. When did you discover that your brother, late brother Imole'S, had an injury? He said he discovered the injury on Tuesday. The second lawyer asked him at another time, when do you do this? No, lawyers know how to ask questions to know that you are saying the truth. Second lawyer asked him, at what juncture did you notice that your brother had an injury? He said on Monday. Another lawyer asked him, and he said on Sunday. So 3 lawyers asked the same person question, the same question. And to the first lawyer, he said on Tuesday. To the second lawyer, he said on Monday. To the third lawyer, he said on Sunday. What does that mean? He's not saying the truth. He's not saying the truth. Another discrepancy I discovered was what he said is different from what Wumi said about 2 weeks ago. When he was asked a question, were you there when the nurse was injecting your brother? He said no. Where were you? That he was in the kitchen preparing fried rice with CY. Who is CY? He was addressing Wumi as CY because Wumi's English name is Cynthia. So quite discreet, because Wumi didn't tell us that she was in the kitchen with Adura. Wumi said she was in the kitchen alone, and Adura and the nurse was in the parlor with Imole'S. Now Adura is coming to say that he and Wumi were in the kitchen. And what I heard they prepared before was Indomie noodles. Now Adura is saying that they were preparing jollof fried rice. Plenty of inconsistency. He was asked another question yesterday. Okay, what happened? Did you see any fight? He said he didn't see any fight. Did you have any problem with Prime Boy? He said no. But Prime Boy told us before he went into detention that it was the problem that Tiltis led to his quarrel with Imole'S, that his brother Adura was insulting him, Prime Boy, and that there was an issue, family issue between Imole'S and the wife. But Adura is claiming not to see any fight, that he was not there. Take a look at what these people are doing. They are always claiming not to be there when important things happened. Wumi claimed not to be there when Prime Boy and Imole'S were fighting. Wumi claimed not to be there when the nurse was injecting Imole'S in the house. Now, Adura is claiming not to be there when Prime Boy and Imole'S was fighting. Adura is claiming not to be there, that he was in the kitchen preparing fried rice with Wumi when the nurse was injecting Imole'S. 2 powerful lies, well recited. At what juncture did you notice that your brother stopped breathing? He said that when they left the house, that Imole'S was breathing. But when he entered a bike, that was when he noticed that his brother stopped breathing. Okay? You guys now got to the hospital and he was taken in. And he was in there with the doctor and other people for about 15-20 minutes. So the question was, what was he doing with the doctors in 15-20 minutes? See, when I tell you people that there is confusion in the camp of the enemies, it's not a joke. They are rehearsing what to say in the court, but God is putting plenty of confusion in their midst. Personally, I see a lot of discrepancies and inconsistencies with what Adura said in court yesterday. And it's a very big shame, a very, very, very big shame for a 21-year-old guy not to stand strong and stand firm and tell the world what happened to his elder brother. I don't know I don't know what he has been promised. I don't know what is in his mind. But that thing he said in the court yesterday was very, very, very inconsistent. This young guy, Adura, he's not being very consistent. There was even a time he said that they asked him who was there with the nurse. He said Wumi was with the nurse. Another person asked him who was there with the nurse. He said nobody, that he and Wumi were in the kitchen preparing fried rice. Now the question is, how can you people invite a stranger, a nurse, to treat and inject your brother, and you were not there and the wife was not there? That does not look like truth to anybody. That does not also look like truth to me. All right, in the show, where were you? After some time, he said he was on stage with Imole'S. After some time, he said he was not on stage with Moba. See, that guy just came to the court to insult the whole Nigeria and to insult the justice we are seeking for. And to me, that thing is not a distortion. He has further opened up himself that he's not part of the people seeking for justice. He knows something and is trying to hide it. What do you think? Discuss in the comment section. But this justice must come to pass, and we're serious about it. 4 lawyers are questioning them in this case. I'm going to announce to you guys when next is the Coroner Inquest, and there are more information I will bring from time to time. Tap on the share button. Have a nice day.